Welcome back to RexaPlayz. If you're a Warzone Mobile fan, this one's for you. Oh friends, first of all, I'm sorry for not posting regularly. It's been 9 days since the last video, and I saw many of you unsubscribed in frustration. But no worries, today we're diving into some of the latest issues plaguing the game, from server issues to performance problems. And that's not all, there are weapon glitches, map bugs, those weird plane landing issues and more. We'll break it all down, have some laughs, and figure out what's going on. Let me start with some issues I've faced. Look at this. No parachute in hand. What a joke by Activision. This glitch pops up for me almost every time on Rebirth Island or the Verdansk map. There are also complaints about random server disconnections. Players are getting kicked mid-game, especially in multiplayer and Verdansk matches. These issues have been around for ages, and though Activision claims to fix them, many devices are still struggling. And the matchmaking delays? Oh boy. Sometimes it feels like we're waiting for the next season just to play one match. It makes no sense, especially since the player base has drastically dropped since Season 1. Back then, matchmaking took ages because of so many players. Now it's bots everywhere, even in multiplayer, and suddenly matchmaking is quicker. It's like Activision does everything backwards. Don't even get me started on the Gulag. Earlier, Gulag wait times were short and recoil systems worked well. But now, it's ridiculous. Some matches take 20 to 30 minutes just for a recoil to even appear. It's frustrating, especially for mid-range users who are still trying to enjoy Warzone Mobile. Now, for those using Snapdragon 865, 870, 888, 8 Gen 1, or Dimensity 7200, 8000, 8200 or Ultra series processors, let's talk performance. After the latest update, many devices are struggling with frame drops, even on low settings. Some players report FPS dropping to as low as 15 to 20 during intense gunfights, even when it barely manages 45 to 50 FPS at best. This is game-breaking. To fix this, go to your settings, drop your graphics to very low, and cap your FPS at 60. Though it won't help much, it'll at least make gameplay a bit smoother. Honestly, the game itself is poorly optimized, with maybe 40% of the work done, especially for mid-range phones. Believe me, uncapped FPS is a trap for most mid-range devices right now. Another issue that's driving players crazy is weapon skins disappearing. You unlock or buy a sick new skin, equip it, and boom, it vanishes mid-game. This mostly affects cross-progression items, so if you're using Black Ops 6 skins, you might notice these glitches. Try re-equipping the skin or restarting the game. If that doesn't work, Activision says they're working on a patch. But when? Activision, when? It's been a whole year of patches and updates. Now let's talk about the audio bugs. Ever since Season 1, the in-game audio, character movement and animations are a complete mess. For example, when you're running or an enemy is nearby, you can barely hear anything. Sometimes the gunfight sounds completely disappear. Is this stealth mode or just bad coding? Even with headphones, the sound bugs are impossible to ignore. It's ridiculous. So, is Warzone Mobile still worth playing? Yes, but it's a bumpy ride right now. If you've faced any of these issues, let me know in the comments and I'll try to help. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to RexaPlayz for more updates, tips and fixes. Stay frosty and keep grinding. See you next time.